Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Movie Talk. First, let me say what's up to my guys in Germany, Vigets, and the people up in Brazil, como to lindo. I'm trying. So I've noticed that there's a few people from these different countries, and since not many of my videos are in other languages, I figured, might as well give them a little special greeting in their own little language, just to, make them feel a little special. And since they are viewing from other countries, I'd like to thank them as well. So, give a shout out to people in Germany and in Brazil. So, let's get this video on the way. We are going to be talking about Chappie. That movie comes out next week. Now, I thought for some reason it was going to come out later on in the month, but I was wrong. So, we're going to jump right into it. So, now this is the third movie done by Neil Blomkamp. He brought us the movie District 9. Then he brought us Elysium. Both two visually stunning movies, and with Charlton Copley beating both of them. Charlton Copley's coming back into this one. The first one, he was the primary, he was the main character, and then in the second one, he was the henchman to the main villain, which is Jodie Foster. And this time, he's the main character in this one as well. But he's not going to be there in uniform. He is the voice of Chappie. So Charlton Copley, definitely an amazing actor, so it's going to be different to see his acting through voice form alone into the robot. Now, a lot of people want to see the trailers. I've seen the trailer; it looks amazing. I'm going to go see one because of Neil Blomkamp, and two is visually awesome. You have Dev Patel playing the scientist who basically gets this robot. So I'm getting ahead of myself. So the police are now, using robots to police them, kind of like in Elysium. So in each movie, it was kind of the same things going on. So this is kind of similar to Elysium. Now you have robots being the police, and I guess it looks like it's the backup to the police, and people are now fighting back against that. And now one of the robots that was left behind is recovered by Dev Patel's character and reconfigured everything. Right now he has, he wakes up. And now he's like self-aware. He could feel, he could talk, communicate, but he's basically a mind of a child. So it's a different take on the whole thing of robots and all that stuff. But a lot of you people who are a lot older will remember that this is kind of similar to Short Circuit. The only reason I'm saying this is because I know a lot of you people out there will probably say it's just like Short Circuit. Yes and no. Yes, in the fact that it is an Indian guy who took a robot and fiddled with it, and it came to life.
Hello again. So it's day 944. I'm extremely close now to creating the world's first machine that can think and feel.
The Short Circuit was the Indian guy who created the robot for military purposes. Came to life because of a lightning strike and became self-aware.
Beautiful.
Short Circuit.
I am alive.
So those are like kind of the similar things where you guys could throw the similarities in at it. Fine, whatever. But it's two totally different films. One was like a straight up comedy in the 80s, This one's gonna be like, comedy, but more of it's gonna be a movie with heart in it. You can totally tell just from the trailer alone, this movie have a lot of heart. You're gonna feel for the character Chappie. You're gonna root for this character because he's just learning, and he's not there to hurt anybody. He's there because things happen, and he's there, and he wants to be like everybody else. With that being said, Hugh Jackman plays a character who is totally against it and doesn't like the whole idea at all, and just wants to get rid of him.
Vincent Moore is a former soldier.
The problem with artificial intelligence is it's way too unpredictable.
Even a robot's a big problem for me.
Now, this version of Hugh Jackman, he's not ripped and shredded and muscular. He looks like a guy who's in shape, but yet he let himself go. He has a gut and everything. That's how it looks like in the trailer. But the fact that he's playing, not playing a guy, he's playing a bad guy. You don't really. He didn't do that at all in any movie I've seen, except maybe Swordfish. But he wasn't a bad. He was a bad guy, but he was trying to get in good with his daughter, trying to get his daughter back, and trying to do right by her. in Swordfish. Then, he's going to be playing a bad guy in Peter Pan. I'll be doing a review for that next week for you guys, so you guys can get into that. Now you have Sigourney Weaver, who's basically, how I feel it, she's taking up the mantle of Jodie Foster. She's going to be like the bad bitch in the movie, and she's going to be a bad guy. She's going to be the main bad guy who's going to be working alongside Hugh Jackman and, basically telling him to do what needs to get done and do it.
A thinking robot could be the end of mankind. Burn it to ash.
And I think it's going to be pretty awesome because Jodie Foster, Sigourney Weaver is an amazing actress as well, from her work from Aliens, and then she did comedy with Heartbreakers with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Didn't watch that movie at all, and I seen her in, was it Baby? It's with the movie with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. She was awesome in that movie as well. So she has range. She's done drama before, but it was nice. It was nice to hear, this kind of movie playing a bad guy. And it's also rumored that she's going to be in a new Aliens movie with this director Neil Blomkamp, who is going to be doing another Alien movie. Who's supposedly it's going to be a reboot or something like that. Who knows? But I hope it's not a reboot or a revamp because we don't need it. Because the first Alien movies were pretty awesome. Maybe a continuation and hopefully get that nasty taste of Aliens 4 out of our mouth. I liked Aliens 3. That's my opinion. Aliens 4, I hated it. That was pure garbage, in my opinion. So, get on to the movie. Then you have two of the other main actors in the movie are a South African rap group, Die Atwood or something like that. This is the picture, so I couldn't remember the names, but I never heard of them at all, so, I'd like to see how they perform in this movie. But since I've never heard them perform or never seen them at all before, so my thoughts and my perception of their acting skills is unjaded. Most people who know who they are and have listened to their music and know of them and all that might be a little bit skeptical, but I'd be like, no, that's not good. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. Some people can act, some people can't act, and people who try to get acting coaches. Let's see how their performance goes into it, because if they're going to be part of the main cast, characters who will be interacting with Chappie, they got to be believable. They got to help carry the movie because it's integral. You have to feel for the pain. But that's just me getting a little ahead of myself there. So with Chappie, find out learning things stuff like that. He's getting under attack, and all he just wants to do, he just wants to fit in, And I've seen the trailers; they look beautiful and amazing. Now you have Dev Patel, who's also who's basically his father figure to this robot, and trying to help him and teach him and all that stuff like that. And it's just weird to see how they changed it up a bit. How it's to being a father instead of being a father to he's being a father to a robot who learns a lot faster and quicker and who can be smarter than you. Kids will learn and be smarter than adults, but they don't learn as quickly as machines do, or whatever this machine has. But all in all, I think about how people sided with Chappie in the trailer. So the group that did side with Chappie, they they take him in as his own. This could be an amazing flick, but just for them to take him in on his own, and him standing alongside them as well. It's definitely going to be an interesting kind of film, and I know it's definitely it has its own undertones of different kinds of, political things, or, what is it called, about racism and equality and all that. That's pretty much in all of these films, but, I'm not going to get into that because, you know what, I go to the movies and enjoy all the other stuff, but I do enjoy the undertones that they do have the movies, but I do my reviews to most people that just want to go watch movies and just enjoy the movies if the storyline is good. So I'm taking that part out of this review, out of this talk, because we won't get into that. Also, it's nice to see that Hugh Jackman, coming in and doing another movie, and it's a sci-fi movie. He hasn't done a sci-fi movie besides X-Men, which is based on comic books. He did a couple action dramas and a musical. So nice to see him do a sci-fi film besides X-Men, which is going to be definitely a really great thing. Oh no, wait, Real Steel was kind of like a sci-fi. Well, yeah, I would consider. No, it's not that sci-fi. Would you consider? I don't know. Would you consider Chappie sci-fi? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Would be considered as. But no, it's nice to see him, spread his wings and do different things. Because, in real still, he was a father, kind of like in Swordfish, and he was estranged from his son. They're trying to get together, and he was a boxer back then, and a lot of things. This is just going to be totally different. Hopefully, it's totally different from anything he's ever played before. Anything similar to anything he's played before, which would be an amazing thing, for an actor to do. Now, with that being said, you have Charlton Copley, who's playing Chappie, of course, just doing his vocal things, It's kind of weird. It's like, I can't wait to see the makings of this movie, to see what to do to prepare for the role, and, because you're basically stuck there, and your voice, the performances, most of the time, they're not, actually almost all the time, they're not on set giving performances. They're in a booth by themselves, feeding lines, and trying to, deliver the performance that they feel should be conveyed through the character. It's through the direction of the director. With an actor there feeding you the lines the way they would have fed it to you, you could give a different kind of reaction and you can give a better reaction and different feel for that moment. So you can say one thing in one moment, but if you had to say the same thing in a different way, it'd be a totally different thing. So it would be nice to see how that goes. As far as this movie goes, I'm definitely going to go see this movie. I'm hoping that it'll meet my expectations, because my expectation for the movie is pretty high. So every Saturday, automatically gaming talk. The second video is going to be, I'm going to find topics. There's going to be different topics every week for the Saturdays. Fridays. So another video today. You're going to get to see my what is it called? Movie curses. So you're going to be getting movie curses every Friday to go along with my movie talks. They'll be coming out around the afternoon time, like around 12 or 1. I'm going to say 12 o'clock. And it's just, I'm going to talk about all the movies and all the TV shows that are cursed and, bad things have happened. It's going to go on until I've run out of any of the films that are cursed. And then we're going to find another topic to talk about. But until then, I'm Grim Reaper. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. Leave a comment below, please. And I will get back to you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.